Welcome back to the Talos Principle. I'm Dear Darling, and who are we? What's our purpose? Why don't we answer these questions together? Where we're currently in the middle of what's this level called? It's like multiplying, ascension, something. It's in the middle of a castle, which is very interesting. Okay, so the fan actually does not blow up nearly as high as I thought it would, which actually is quite bad, because that means it can't reach over the giant wall in the way in the first place. Why do we need so many cubes? That's why we need so many cubes. It just clicked. We need to pile them all on top of each other to make it actually peak up above this. Okay, so we need to get this one. Is there an angle which works? This is an angle which works. And once we get this one, it will be certainly a lot easier to get the other one, I assume. The music just stopped, which is a little bit eerie. Oh no, it's back. Okay, never mind. I'm a little bit suspicious about half wall inside there. I'm not sure if it actually means anything. It probably doesn't. I might be reading into it a bit too much. But with this, we can hop up here and get another hexahedron. And now we can make a little stack on the fan. Hopefully. I wonder if 2 blocks are enough. That's probably why you need 3. Because you always need to stand on one if you want to stand on something, if you want to put something up too high. And if you want to put something up 3 high, you're going to need 6 blocks, and we've never seen that many in one level before. So I probably could have done this actually, now I look at it in last episode, but still. You know, what can you do? Now hopefully this is high enough that it does not require us to stand on that laser. Actually, we could have... It doesn't matter if it's high enough over that laser or not, because we've got a block. We need to connect up this one as well. We've got a spare block which we can use to hold down the button. Yeah, because we can't even stand on it anyway. Let's see if it's high enough. That's still not high enough. Ah, okay, we need to put this block underneath it to push it up. I see. So that does make it high enough for the laser to perpetuate itself. And we grab this final block. I never really looked at Tetronomers. Or the glitching on walls. I know it's meant to be because it's a simulation of that sort of thing, and I assume the simulation is slowly dying, but I always wonder if it's meant to hint to like a false wall or something. Also, why the castle is the way it is. Why is this X so much thicker than the other X's? I don't know. Maybe nothing. I feel like I'm just like on my guard in this world. This world feels so weird compared to the others, and I can't put my finger on why. Why does it feel so different? It's almost like it's becoming too good a sort of reality simulation. It's like a facsimile of it, and it's a bit unsettling. We do know where actually the star probably is for this one. It's probably for this puzzle here, but we need to get a jammer or somehow disable that turret, which I don't know how we do. My assumption is in Labyrinth we can somehow get a jammer outside the level, but still. Let's talk to Milton. Oh, you came back to keep me company? Okay then, humour me with a little hypothetical. Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of that tower, there's a flash of light, then magic happens, then you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? What's best for me? What's right? What's right? No great surprises there, but let's make things just a little clearer. So tell me, the obligation you feel, is it only applicable to the real world, or does it apply here as well? Moral laws are universal. What are magnanimous... I don't know what word this means. Dictator you would make. Of course I'm sure it would take a dictator to enforce a single moral code on the entire universe. So come on then, what's your magic formula of choice? Is it still some romantic notion about happiness? The more equal everyone share, the better. The more goodness in the world, the better. Consequences don't matter, our reasons do. I see no way to explain what I believe. I mean, these are both pretty good. I don't even know if I know what I believe, to be honest. The more the goodness in the world, the better. I mean, that's just it. But this is going to belittle me and call me naive, despite the fact I kind of believe that, I suppose. Maybe I am. Maybe I am, Milton. You get me, but again, you are a computer, and I am also a computer, but I can walk, so... I see no way to explain what I believe. That's right. Blame me for the fact your theory is too complex to express in neat aphorisms. I'm not blaming you. This isn't like an argument we're having, is it? Why don't you think a little harder? Maybe some new ideas will come to you. The less suffering in the world, the better, in my opinion. True goodness can only be attained through enlightenment. Only by abstaining from pleasure can we discover the good. Everyone should look out for their own kin, no more than that. The more equal everyone should have, more goodness in the world. Consequences don't matter. I still don't see an option that I can get behind. You misunderstand me. I just don't know what to believe. I suppose that's actually kind of accurate. I just don't know what to believe. It's sort of like one of the things where it's like, can you tell me directly? No, but I can tell you if you give me an example if that's right or wrong. You know, this isn't the path to a secret level you can only reach by acting like an idiot. Alright, okay. Why is Milton so mean now? If you don't know what to think, why not pick the idea that makes most sense and argue it out with me? Because I don't care to argue with you. You're a computer, and I am also a computer. Who cares? Okay, the more equal everyone share, the good the better. Alright, more goodness in the world, the better it is. Fine consequences. This will only end with you chastising whatever I say. Let's move on. Yeah, I'm here to have nice conversations. I don't care about debating the moral fabric of philosophy, I suppose. As you wish, but the problem won't go away just because you refuse to look at it, you know? I mean, I don't really see a problem. If I get to the top of a tower and there's nothing there, then oh well. If there's something there, then that's it. You don't have to come, Milton, and it's not like you can come anyway. But still. Perhaps a bit sort of a laissez-faire attitude I've got, but... You know? I suppose the fact that this is a video game is maybe why I've got that sort of sense of detachment from it. Interesting, we got stained glass up there. Where is even the computer? Oh, there it is. It seems very different from World 1. Am I the only one that thinks that? Mouse, get out of here. Family. Interesting we really have 2 docs instead of 3. For those of you who have faithfully followed this blog over the last 5 years, I just wanted to give you one final update. I'm going to spend my remaining time with my family. Yeah, I know. There are probably 30 plus posts all about the problems I've had with them. But in the end, they're my family. They're the people I grew up with, the people I care about, the people I love. Sure, they annoy the hell out of me. They've said awful things to me and I've said awful things to them, but that doesn't change who we are. In fact, if we didn't care about each other, this stuff wouldn't upset us. Do I still think that they were wrong? Yeah, absolutely. Would I behave differently if I thought we all still had a lot of time? Definitely. But we don't, so I'd rather spend a couple of weeks sitting on the porch with my parents and my sisters than being angry and alone. Besides, it's not like we're going to fight about my job prospects anymore. If you can, try to make peace with those you love. It's your last chance. Thanks for reading. This is Alexandra speaking, right? Currently recall. Last Days, from Alan Jameson, Institute of Applied Pneumatics, to Fran, Last Days. You know what the oddest thing is about all this? We're not constantly fighting, having nervous breakdowns, screaming at each other. We're actually really polite and focused. And we spend most of our time debating the nature of humanity and how we can best succeed at probably the most ambitious thing anyone's ever tried. Like it was completely normal. Like that's just how people are. I feel like we turned into Star Trek characters or something. I guess, what's the point of doing anything else? Getting angry isn't going to help. But I don't expect to feel like this at all. And you know what? It's awesome. Many greetings and good luck, Alan. P.S. Love from George. Aww. Reading everyone's sort of like final moments and final memories, it's weird, isn't it? Obviously we want to leave that one for last, so let's do all these side ones first, I suppose. But that's a door. That's a door. That's not a level, that's a door. Weird. Oh well, puzzles first. Cemetery. Interesting. And we know this world is the one where we're introduced to the sort of panel we hold above our heads. Oh, I thought that thing wasn't moving, and I was like, what? This very much is a cemetery. We have found 2 graves. We've got... What is this? I can't even tell what this is meant to be. Some sort of mythological beast which I don't understand. Perhaps never will. Alright, so there's a lot of you around. Let's give you a good body bump. Just to let you know I'm still here. What do? We got a connector. We've got quite a few cubes around the place. I feel like we need more than one connector to really get anything done. There is another connector. There's another cube here as well. Let's have a look around first. So I'm assuming the idea is we get all the cubes, block off these things, and connect the laser to the receptor. How do we get this connector? This one seems through here. Okay, well... let's see what we need to do for now. What's it? I mean, this one might be the easiest. Oh, is it? It's actually very difficult to get because of where this laser receptor is. How are we even going to get that one? That's a good question. That's a really good question. That requires like 3 connectors or something. Okay. For now, I suppose what we can do. I suppose the only thing we can do is this. And we can block off some of the cubes from appearing. I don't know if that's going to give us enough time to actually go through. It is just enough for us to get another connector, which I guess is good. Now I think about it, we can use a connector to block that ball probably. So we don't have to do it quite like this. At least I think the angles work out. Yeah, they seem to. So we put this one here. And now we should be let in irregardless to what happens. We can now unlock this connector here. Sorry, this door here. What does this lead to? Probably another connector or another cube. What? Huh? That leads to the final block? What about this part though? What? Huh? I mean, I guess this level has multiple solutions? Or maybe there's a secret there. Let's see. We'll never know until we properly give it a look. That was very unexpected though, I must say. But we can get access to another cube. And you might be like, we don't need another cube, and you're right, but still. You speed up the process here by sprinting over a little bit. Gotta just be a little bit mindful about it. Interesting. Is this really it? Did I just find like a shortcut in this level? Like why would you even need this many cubes anyway? I mean, I guess the idea is you don't use the light connector to block off a thing. You use this cube to block it off like this and then do it. But you just don't need to. There must be a secret in this level. There's no way. There's like no way. Also, this grave seems a lot more significant than the other graves for some reason. Huh. Maybe it is. Maybe. I mean, it's quite a common thing in a lot of these puzzle games, especially with many interacting elements, to have multiple solutions to puzzles, and perhaps this is the first one where it felt very, very like I took a huge shortcut rather than actually solving it as I feel should be intended. But maybe that's not the case. I don't know. For now, we'll sort of move on and go into the next level. What's that noise? You heard that noise? Maybe that's just me. Rapunzel. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. It's like we're walking through a mausoleum, I suppose. So where's Rapunzel? Oh, up here. And what we got through here? Playback one. That whenever I see a playback one, you know, you got to buckle up, because these playback levels are always significantly more complicated than regular ones. I see. So we need 2 blocks, 2 cubes, or 2 anythings to bring up here. There's not really much to do except for let ourselves out and into the other one. Wait a minute. Can't we just do this? Oh, you can't climb while carrying an item. That's right. So the question becomes, how do we get things up there? Platform can be used to carry something on it. I see. Like ourselves. So we could do this. Record ourselves doing this thing over here to bring the cubes up. Does that make sense? I wonder if that makes sense. Let's try it. record. Pick us up. Do 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 do. Taxi service waiting. It's probably good enough. And then jump, 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 jump. And then maybe that's good enough. I don't know. Okay, we got to be quick now. Think about it, because we got to grab this cube. Now where are you? You're here. Oh god, this is weird. That doesn't seem right. Ah, okay, we put the cube on you and you carry it to us. That probably makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Do we need to do this twice? Hold a minute. Because how do we put the other cube on you? Hold on. What's the difficulty? The difficulty here is if we do that, we pick this up, we run over here, let ourselves get the cube placed on us. We go over here, and climb up, and let our other selves give us and pick up the cube from our other selves. And then we need to do it with this cube. But the problem is, by taking this cube, this door now closes. So we can't put it up there. Ah, can this platform hold down the button? Yes, okay, noted. Yes, okay. So real us will switch the cubes around with a platform while fake us does the ferrying, I think. Okay, so take this, we'll take this. As real us goes up, puts the cube on our head, probably takes about, we'll go at 12 seconds, and then runs around, climbs up there, probably takes up to about 20 seconds. When we go here, we can't climb, but we can jump, and hopefully they can grab the cube on top of our head. Perfect. Then real us is going to come down, it's going to come over here, switch these two round. Yeah, switch those two round. The holding platform and the cube, and take the other cube, put it on our head, and do exactly the same thing. So we're going to go at like a 1 minute-ish. So I don't know how long that's going to take, to be honest. I don't even know if it's going to work. I hope we're in the right position. Probably. If not, now we have been. So we'll stand here and jump, 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 jump. Okay. Now if that doesn't work, then it hasn't worked at this point, so... So we drop it now and play. Okay. Let's put this plan into action. Grab the cube. Put that there. Climb up here. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Wait for recorded me to give us our cube. And we place it down here. Then we need to switch this platform with this cube. Oh, we don't even need to. Well, okay, sure. That works too, because I forget the recording. Of course, we'll have a fake box there too. Place you there. Climb up this wall. And do the same thing. I see. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. I guess it makes more sense to do it here, right? That's why you're meant to do it. But still. It's past me just thinking about things. Thinking if this makes sense. But we should be heading over here now. As we add another cube to our collection. Look at that. On top of things. Achievement unlocked. I suppose that's silver level with this thing on it. That's nicely done. 2 more red levels to do. And then we'll explore that cathedral looking thing in the centre. The short wall. Okay. What have we got going on? That's where we need to go. We've got a carrier and a recorder. What does it matter that I scribble my contempts on the walls if I'm still surrounded by them? Ah, I see. We had to be a platform. For future us. Got it. Record. Pick up. Wait here. For future us. Give us 12 seconds. Should be enough. We'll go hop, 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 hop. Put you on here. Probably only a few seconds worth as we walk around here. Jump on again. As we walk across and ferry you over here. You probably walk down. You got the thing now. Woo! Good job! Yeah! Now we're gonna do this. Okie dokie. Hopefully this will be okay. We'll jump here. Past me, sure vibrating a lot, but I'm really nervous at this job. Either that or I put on a few pounds. There's potential with this sort of mechanic, I feel like, to certainly do some like meta breaking stuff with stars, right? I can imagine you can get over walls quite easily with this. Or maybe not. But we jump off, run down, we grab it, greet up ourselves. Woo. Ah! For some reason I thought that would open so we could actually just walk through and hug them, but alas we couldn't. But they've gone now. I wonder what walls we can clamber over using this sort of technique of holding ourselves up. You know, if I know no one else has got my back, I've got my back. That's the sort of vibe we're going for, I guess. What's this? A ditch and a fence. My word, there's a lot of things. Playback, cube, connector, and platform. What was this one called? A ditch and a fence. Okay. So we got something to do with this over here. If we need to somehow take things out, which I don't know why we would, to be honest, but still. We got windows. It's in fact a ditch and a platform, so we're gonna have to hold ourselves up. Ah, okay, so this is all about getting the required height, I assume. Can we put things on the platform and then pick it up? No. Okay, so this is all about getting, I assume, the required height and actually get that. Oh, I did not mean to hold Y to reset. That blue laser. So let's think. Record me, it's going to sit here with a platform. We're going to put cube connector on and connect it the right way on it. Recording me is going to come up here. That's not going to be nearly tall enough. Oh no, recording me is going to come up here and jump on the cube. That's a bit more height. That's not much more height. And then what? How can we get recorded me up even higher? Maybe that will be high enough, I don't know. Let's just try it. So recording me takes platform, sits down here, and waits. Probably about 20 seconds. So, you know, we grab the cube, we put it on, grab the connector, connect it with a receiver, connect it with a laser, put it on, and just a little bit of error, a little bit of timing for error. We walk up here, jump up here, and face that way, then, I don't know, jump. And maybe we can put, no, we already got a cube on top of our head. Hopefully by now we've managed to grab it. If we haven't, then that's not how you do this. Good job, you. We can put this down and get it recording. So put that on there, get the connector, connect, connect, put it on there. That's obviously not high enough at the moment, but hopefully past me we'll be able to lift it high enough. You raise me up. Ah, it's high enough on its own. Perfect. A star. And a fan. Interesting.
Your wisdom grows, but be wary of temptation.
How do we get that one then, huh? I think we can do it a very similar sort of way. Just using a platform like this though. So we get recorded us, get this, grab this, Put the cube on, jump on top of a cube. Probably takes about 15 seconds or so. And then recorded us gonna jump on top of this cube and jump like this to let us get over the fence. And hopefully we've grabbed we got over and grabbed the start at that point. Now we don't need you anymore. And we can reset. So we take this, put it on you, jump on top of ourselves. I suppose I called it. I was just like, this sort of us carrying ourselves with a platform definitely seems like a good mechanic to get some stars in. Oh yeah. It easily cleared it. Thank you, past self. We've got the hidden star waiting around. Who knows how many stars there are in this ooh, what a big launch. Who knows how many stars there are around this this whole place. This world, but we got most of them, it seems. We've got the cathedral to check out. I wonder if we can even get in. A lot of QR codes about the place. Question, suppose everything here serves a precise role in some grand scheme. How would we explain that? It's obviously like a digital time capsule. Who's this? Nietzsche, isn't he? An electric library of all the crazy stuff humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. So what happened to them? Same thing that happens to everyone. They existed and then they didn't. And they probably wouldn't do it all over again. Is that meant to be Nietzsche, like the philosopher? Interesting. Elohim is inconsistent. I don't trust him. Yes, man. Yes, man, our man. Can't trust anyone here but ourselves. Don't even trust ourselves.
Money. 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 I'm rich. Money. Money, money, money. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Money. Rich.
Hey, dude. That didn't happen. What was that? I have no idea. Milton doesn't want to talk to us. I guess that's an Easter egg? What? Speechless. If you can tell, I just don't even know what to say to that. That was very strange. And, money. Money. Let's round this episode off here, shall we? Well, next time we'll be checking out World 3. Interestingly, no platforms in this one. World 4, what about you? Platforms in that one. So anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been the Talos Principle. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join the Dear Darling Discord. Follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, I'm rich. Money. Okay, bye-bye for now. I don't know.